So, big exploit time. Hey, a tank division. Don't mind if I do. And another one. And another one. It might not seem a lot, but we've eliminated 60,000 British divisions just by encircling them in Gibraltar. Trust me, this will make a big impact in the long run. Hey, I am Feedbackgaming, and this is Hearts of Iron 4. When it comes down to my all-time favorite playthroughs in Hearts of Iron 4, it has to be monarchies. I have a feeling you guys also love monarchies as well. Single player, new game, 1936, and it will be Spain. Not any Spain, but Carlist Spain. To bring back the Bourbon biscuits, or bourbon whiskey, and unify Spain and France under a beautiful dual monarchy. Regular difficulty, Iron Man, historical, let's go. Did I not tell you? I'm Feedbackgaming, and I'm quite renowned in the Hearts of Iron 4 community for breaking elements of the game. Today won't be a sledgehammer. Today will be tiny little cracks, about 1,000 tiny little cracks, as I make the most flushed out strategy possible for the Spain. Let's go. First focus is Great Spain, which is the right path, which is on the left. Thanks, Paradox. First of all, we're going to work on artillery. Next up, we're going to work on our production, and we'll also work on our construction. We're going to build some military factories in these key areas. Here. All the divisions, we'll select them all, and then put them on the borders of the two northern states. That'll do. When it comes down to factories, every single thing is going to go into artillery. Every single one. And navy. Who needs a navy, right? I like bathtubs. That's right. Naval projection is my thing, so I'm going to make lots and lots of crappy submarines. At the very start of the game, you've got a few civilian factories. So what you can do is take advantage of a spy agency you can make from the very get-go. Great Spain is done, and we're going to work down all these focuses. Right, the countdown has begun. Now we need to start pressing these decisions to speed up the Civil War timer. To cut it short, we're going to go for all the speeches, and if the speech isn't available, which sometimes happens, you can sway leader loyalty. And after this decision finishes, go for the next one, straight away. And again, going to go for dispersed industry and improved artillery. The final focus has completed, the final decision has just finished, final 2 days, and we're off. Pause the game. First of all, we're going to go with God, Fatherland, the King, and we will win. Boom. Next up, select the next focus. And it's important you go down the left side. So we need to boost crown power to have more crown land. So when we do the crown civil war, we have more crown land. Yeah. Next up, Army of Africa. Assign that to your best general. Here. Right. First of all, divisions in the north. Grab them and try and grab the ports as quickly as possible. What you can do to help yourself out is grab the submarines, put them on convoy rating just in the Bay of Biscay. And the intent here is to blockade the north and intercept as many divisions as possible. And then everyone else, 30 divisions, assigned to this front line in the south. So we need a few guns now, so we'll assign one military factory onto there, and that will do just fine. Now we need to bait the AI. So here we go. Train loads and loads of Army of Africa. Ooh, good old 7-2. Move the shovels and promote them. Then we request Lend-Lease. And we need, as you'd imagine, lots of guns and artillery. And they're going to say, nope, can't do that, I'm afraid. Can we try it with the guns? Yes. So the guns are doable. Italy is what it is. So we're going to go with that. And then request it. So they're going to still say no at the moment, but there's a way that we can boost relations, so therefore they'll accept a nice, juicy, fat Lend-Lease. Right, we boost relations with Italy, and then we can request Lend-Lease, and they will say yes. Haha! We'll just go with the guns, and they're going to give us 1,833 guns. This is an insane amount of guns, and you're going to get half of this when the Carlist uprise. So, hey, freebies. All right, this focus is complete now, so meaning we've secured 2 states that we are going to control when the Carlists rise up. And also, we have the option to spend political power to secure more states as well. So my advice is, see as you've got these 2, you might as well just make a nice sweep in the north. So push further and further westward. Next one we're going to go for is the head of the Junta Nacional. It's not really this one we want, it's this one, which removes the disjoint Carlist juntas, which, if you can see, is horrendously painful. Right, we need these divisions here, and you can see this division is moving out, so I'm just going to pin him in place. This is what we wanted all along. Oh, and there we go. Oh, it's magic! Right, this north is secure now. We can just use the Army of Africa to hold this, so we'll grab all the other divisions and send them to the south, just to reinforce this southern push. Right, the Carlist cell's complete, and then go for the next one in Leon. North is secured, and in this case, we can try and push for, say, Madrid. Go for a staff office plan, get that planning bonus up. Made a wee encirclement here. Another pocket closed, another opportunity for another pocket here. Grab as much territory as possible, eliminate as many divisions as possible. And it has happened. Once again, pause. This is what we have got. So we have 1 stray division up front. We might be able to recover that one. And we have 4 divisions far east. probably not going to be able to recover those ones. But luckily, we've been given a lot of militia in Galicia, so that's good for us. What I'm going to do is pop all the divisions on one general to begin with. Infantry expert, that's what I like to see. And field marshal, there we go. Portugal would like to send us some volunteers. I accept. We have a few divisions that are training, so we'll just deploy those there. Done. Okay, what we're going to do initially is make a front line, pop all the divisions on that front line, and then just go, and make them aggressive as well. At the same time, we're going to manually grab these ports in the north. Manually move in that direction, pin that division in. Let's spend a little bit of political power. So total mobilization. That's an incredibly early total mob. At the same time, we're going to go for working conditions because we are always going to struggle with stability as the Carlists. Right, I'm going to go for this one, which is going to give us a little bit of extra stability. As you can see now, though, they're really struggling because we have this faction, then we have this faction in the center, then they've got this faction here. It gets so confused and doesn't know where to assign its division. So in this case, you can take advantage of the mayhem and then just slip into the front line nice and easy. Right, the Spanish Directory, the old nationalists, have been defeated, and a bunch of this land has been given to the Republicans. Okay, well, good news is this land is now stranded. They can't get out. So let's just hoover it up. But as you can see, once again, there's big gaps in the front line. Every time a faction capitulates, it's going to leave big front line gaps. So my advice is, hey, take advantage of it. There we go. The north has been consolidated. We secure all of it. Now we can find a big, fat, chunky front line. Right, now we confirmed this focus. Now we're going to go down the most OP path in all of Hearts of Iron 4. But here we go. Crusade against democracy. Gives you this juicy bonus. Extra orc, extra attack, extra defense. But then it just keeps going. And keeps going. And keeps going. And it just keeps going. This focus is so broken. Get it done. A smart investment early on is anti-air. Don't forget about it. Now you've done this focus. 70 days have elapsed. We can hop back onto here to gain some juicy recruitable population. Almost time for the counterattack, and off they go. Big push across the front line. Opportunity for encirclement, always take it. Massive break in the south. Ooh, look at all these military factories. Juicy. And we're going to get one row of anti-air as well. Right, next focus, we can go for militarize the masses for more free recruitable population. I told you this was broken. Lots and lots of encirclements. Anarchists are dead. The final pocket in the east. Bunch of new divisions to deploy. Drop them off, and it is officially the end. Settle the succession question. Look at all these juicy divisions. Convert them all to our 7-2s. Prioritize garrisons. Make sure the garrison is the right division when you're going to use. Yes, it's the horse. Horse division as recon. We get rid of that recon. Could do with a lot of weak divisions, so we're going to train 24 of those really weak, crappy ones. These gonna hop onto limited conscription. Right now we need to go to the path down the right to rush down here to get all these bonuses that you get and free factories, and it's also important we go for civilian oversight as well. Now I think about it, we only really need 124 army, so we'll convert these guys to the regular militia division for now. We can also rush for disperse 4 and then build military factories in the areas that we've cored. Go for promises of peace. Very rare that I do this one. The penalties are usually not worth it, but you have a lot of war support as Carlist Spain. Promising peace. Ha! Peace? In Hoi 4? I think you've got the wrong game, son. Summarizing the research, we've got the bonus for Disperse 4, so we're going for that. Always working on soft attack. Trying to get my AA as strong as possible. Oh, my agent died, okay. And also working on my doctrines, but not spending the experience. We need that experience, that's very important. Naval invasion from Galicia right into Cardiff. Now, don't ask me why, but for some bizarre reason, they always leave this spot empty. Take a guess why in the comments below. Right, we need to go for this advisor because he gains extra compliance tick per month. This is incredibly OP. It doesn't seem a lot, but trust me, it makes a lot of impact. Go for it. Iberian Union, and Portugal says, denied. Portugal, you're mine. Aggressive, go, off you go. Slip through the center of the country, grab Lisbon. Easy, like a knife through butter. Free Portugal. Don't mind if I do. Now we can make a move on the UK. My advice is take claim territory of Gibraltar, only 15 days to justify, and declare war on the UK. So, big exploit time. There we go. A Dutch division. Same again, hold control and right click on the division itself. You don't click on the land, strangely enough. It has to be the division itself. The battle starts, the division gets completely destroyed. Done. Hey, a British division. Hi, how's it going, dude? And it's gone. Oh, hello, divisions. How's it going? Eliminated. Cheeky, right? Hey, a tank division. Don't mind if I do. And another one. And another one. It might not seem a lot, but we've eliminated 60,000 British divisions just by encircling them in Gibraltar. Trust me, this will make a big impact in the long run. It's usually a good idea, too, just to have a few naval bombers, just a handful. All right, it's naval invasion time. Grab your divisions, strike force, Bay of Biscay, and the western approaches, and off you go. Struggling just a little bit to get enough naval control. So what I'm going to do is start striking the Bay of Biscay. Right. There we go. Now we can core our territory. I hope you've been banking political power. I have. I hope you've been banking army experience. I have. And I hope you've been banking infantry equipment. Oh, yeah, of course I have. And... oh, was that the most satisfying feeling in the world to press them all at the exact same time? Listen, if that doesn't deserve a like on this video, then I guess nothing does. You know what to do. Okay, a fleet worthy of a king. Let's get some naval dockyards. And a bunch of nations want to send us lend leases. Sure. Oh my goodness, what? What is happening? So many. I guess everyone loves us. Oh, and there goes all our convoys. It was worth it for a second. Okay, I repelled the British push here, and then Germany takes this territory. Gee, thanks, Paradox. Meanwhile, the naval invasion has commenced, and we're landing, and in most cases, we land flawlessly. Because for some reason, this area is always left unexposed. When one of them lands, push into Cardiff, and if you secure Cardiff or Bristol or both, you're winning. And there we go. Just trying my absolute best to push out here. I'm kind of in survival mode because this supply is so bad we're going to de-org. So I desperately need to break out of here. We're on yellow supply now, so we're one up. I'm in full-blown survival mode now. This could go incredibly badly. Luckily, the British AI is behaving incredibly badly, so we've got a big edge over them in a minute. And we've secured Plymouth, and we're in green supply. And we've made an encirclement in Cornwall. That looks incredibly good. Really, really good. Now we can go for the final bonus for Crusade Against Democracy. Why is it so strong? Speed. I don't know why you need it, but you get it. 20% extra recruitable factor, so just unlimited manpower, extra attack on top of your existing 10% attack. You also get free field hospitals. That's right, so now you retain experience longer, and you can hold on to supply longer, and you get an extra breakthrough, and last stand, cost less. This is just incredibly broken, but be aware this is 140 days, so this is going to take a while. One thing I always like to do is add on, if you've got excess anti-air, just slap it on to get a nice big juicy boost. The back and forth here is so intense. Once again, the contributing factor is the amount of cast that they've got, so we have to sit here and get pummeled until we have an opportunity to counterattack. These divisions here, let's get them over to here, and let's see if we can slice Britain in half. At the same time, let's get some high command. First off, regrouping, then logistics, and also defense. The Purple Army has landed, low supply to be expected. Push to the front, staff office plan to get some planning bonus, and then we're just going to tear directly through the center. That's good. Push back, push into the plains again, hit them from multiple angles, and there we go. Perfect. Encirclement close, and then push directly across the north. And here it is. Cultivated fanaticism. Check this baby out. Yes, this is the most powerful national spirit in Hearts of Iron 4. Look at that beauty. Passive bonuses for the win. Request lend lease. Guns, yes. Artillery, no. AA, no. Okay, we'll just go with the guns. 25,000 guns! Thank you very much, Germany. I appreciate that. And we're securing Portsmouth now and securing Dover. Portsmouth is gone. All right, secure, locked, done, dusted. Sadly, the Spanish Civil War is hard to predict. And in this case, unfortunately, it was a little bit slow for me. RNG is a factor in the Spanish Civil War. So unfortunately, we're going to have to knock out USA. I hear you guys like encirclements. Well, here's one. And our main man, Eye Patch Man, is now adaptable. Can we go one step further? Improvisation expert. So, reluctantly, I have to join the Axis at this point. Reasoning for that is we need to take out Vichy France. So, unfortunately, with great sadness, goodbye Gibraltar. So we're going to have to take out USA, so this tech won't deal for what we're working with. So right now, we're going to have to get rid of the AA and go for submarines, go to sub 3s. And then when excavation 3 is done, we'll go for trade interdiction. 70 plus divisions, annihilated. Oh, the divisions bleed. And there you go, all dead, every single one. UK has capitulated. All right, we've got a bunch of submarines. I'm gonna stick you guys here, here, and here, and see if we can cut off the Mediterranean from the UK. Aggressive, aggressive, go, go, go. Fuel is always going to be a problem, so we have to diversify into that. All right, sub 3 is done, and we'll go for something simple. Just one big fat torpedo tube. We've got a lot of submarines now. We've got 118. The majority of them are sub 3s, so now we're starting to get control of the Atlantic. So this is a research. We're going long game, so we need fuel. We also need more excavation, working on the sub doctrines to buff our subs. Shock or not, obviously, doctrines work for everything. And also, just a little surprise for endgame. The Provisional Government of the United Kingdom. Yes. Spanish Britain. I feel happy and sad at the same time. And the leader is Herbert Plummer. This is the guy. Request garrison support. 82k. Thank you. Naval dominance. All of the Atlantic, south and north, as well as entering the Indian Ocean now. Somehow Vichy France has respawned for the entirety of France, even though they don't exist because they capitulated. So we take France again. None of the Axis is at war with France, so we get the entirety of France. So that's something, I guess. Right, naval invasion time, and off they go. Here we go, the landing. Yep, that's fantastic. Landed just where we needed to. Max that port out, max that infrastructure out, bring more divisions, off you go. Initially push forward a little bit, then got pushed back a little bit. Got a security here, just if we get pushed back all the way to here. Probably can go to here as well. Probably a good idea, actually. Oh, wow. Thanks, AI. Thanks for filling this full of divisions, and therefore destroying any possibility I can punch out of here. With great sadness, I announce the only real way to end late game stalemate is the trusty nuclear bomb. Sad face. So I can't get air superiority outside of my own air zone here, so I'm gonna have to fight them and keep fighting them until their numbers run down, and then we can start dropping some nukes, finally. This is an interesting bug. Their fighters, 2,000 of them, are fighting nothing. Oh, they've appeared. Okay, right, okay. At first I thought for a second they were fighting thin air, and they seem to be losing a lot to nothing. I don't know what's going on here. This is on the interception, and they're just losing so many planes. What's going on? Is this working as intended? I don't know, but I like these numbers. And it's happened again. They're fighting no one and taking heavy losses. Who are they fighting? Clouds. All right, finally, after bajillion fighters shot down, we have enough air superiority to do the day. I was going to nuke Washington, but I guess we're just going to nuke the front line, I suppose. We have 74 nukes, and now we are ripping. Boom. The famous atomic bombing of New Brunswick. I'm sorry, Canadians, I really love you. You've done it once, why not a second time? And why not thrice? A third time. Boom! Beautiful. And then off we go. Push the front line. The north breaks instantly, and the south and the center equally break immediately. I should have taken a little cheeky look to see how much casualties I inflicted with that one, but it probably would have been about 500,000 at a guess. Trust me, guys, I play this game too much. I have no life. Many years later, and many nukes dropped, we're here. So we have a full collaboration government on the United States, and we've also nuked them to oblivion, even though they've got decent stability and war support still. Hopefully that'll change. And I had to pull practically all of my armies off because the AI made a traffic jam. It hit a maximum of 200 supply here. Gee, thanks AI! So I've found that nukes are kind of actually more effective at nuking divisions on the front line. It halves the division strength, so eliminates half of the manpower and half of all the equipment. And eventually the AI just ends up burning itself out and eventually reaching a stage where it just can't reinforce its armies. And then I just swoop in and take all the glory, hopefully. And we're done. So I took most of the East Coast, and because I had a full collaboration government, as well as several thousand nukes, I kid you not, they capitulate earlier than they would have normally. Yay! Patreon is the best way of supporting your favorite content creators. The link is below. You know what to do.